sun right there?
Yeah. Now if I go down, to
Whoa,
the
that's
right, there's the second.
insane.
Now I'll go back up, and
And there's the real sun. Well, I don't think they can see it very well on my camera, but that is amazing.
and I'll go back down to the.
Now you've got this from Houston, from Colorado, and now from South Carolina. In Houston, it was right below, but in Colorado and here, it's down and to the right.
But in Colorado, it was further down and to the right.
Man, it makes you wonder if you could get a bunch of these all at the same time, we could actually find out where that thing actually is. Yeah, that is insane. That's not the real sun, folks. And look how it's
oblique, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's an oblate. It's not as perfectly round. This is live, Jack. We're out in the front yard right now. We are going to be playing with the putting a Polaroid filter on it and seeing if we can get.
That's just changing the shape and the.
Wow, the filter actually is changing the shape of the sun. And that is the real sun, right?
Yeah. Now I'll bring in the second sun.
Whoa, the Polaroid filter almost blocks it out. Whoa, oh, is that, no, that's not my hand.
Now watch this, pull your hand away, I'll go to the real sun.
Wow, that's crazy.
And there's the second.
That is not the sun we're looking at right there, folks. And it's definitely not a solar flare. This camera, can you explain this a little bit, Chris? How you can't zoom in with this camera at all?
Yeah, there is no zoom capabilities. You got this down here where this is just focus, this is just focus, and there's no zoom on it whatsoever. It's fixed at 500 millimeters, I believe.
And then your camera isn't zoomed in at all?
No.
Okay.
If I could zoom in. No, there's no zoom on it either because I've got a fixed.
Oh, it's fixed in here, so his lens can't extend out. Wow.
So there's no way to, I would love to have a feature where I could zoom out and get them both in the frame at the same time, but there's no way to do it with the camera or the solar telescope.
Now, what kind of filter do you have on here?
It's a double stack hydrogen alpha.
Hydrogen alpha.
Solar telescope.
Yeah, some of the pictures he gets afterwards where he can actually zoom in on the video or the like picture editing. It's amazing some of the structures he sees on the sun. Little cracks and... Now, do those stay the same or do they change?
No, they change.
Yeah, I have no idea what the sun is. Yeah, I don't know what the first sun is. I have no idea what the second sun is. But no, he and Crow have both gotten this, and they've both done it where they had like a 2-foot long cardboard tube stuck on the end of it to make sure that it wasn't a lens flare. And he's done this in Houston and in Denver.
And South Carolina, and each time it's in a different position. So that nullifies that there's refraction within the telescope, because if there was refraction within the telescope, it'd be identical no matter where I set up and viewed it.
Yep.
So in Houston, it was down about 2 or 2.5 sun widths straight below it. Here in South Carolina, it's like 2 below and kind of 2 to the right. In Denver, I think it was 4 sun widths and 2 to the right.
Wow, so it's not like it's consistent
Yeah.
either. So yeah, if we had a bunch of these set up, folks, all over the place, and we could, you know, coordinate it to take a picture at the, or get video at the same time, man. So yeah, let me show you this again.
We'll go to the real sun.
He's gonna go to the real sun first. Let's see, so there's our real sun that we see with our eyes, and then he's gonna go down and to the right, and here comes the second sun. Wow, and the crazy part is, this is why we really were doing this out here. When we put the Polaroid filter in front of this one, the sun kind of, when I turn it, it was messing with it.
It may be because the filter.
Is that the real sun?
Filter?
Oh yeah, I am kind of bending the filter.
It still changes the...
Yeah. Wow, what is the sun? I don't know.
Now I'll stick the filter up there again for...
And then the second sun, when we put the filter on it, it like really, look at that, it's gone. When the Polaroid filter is lined up a certain way, that second sun is gone. And then as I rotate it, it appears again. Wow. I gotta grab Cammie, because she's gonna love this. This is what she wanted to see.
Yeah, then I'll record it like I wasn't doing
it. Yeah, we weren't really sure what was gonna happen, but this is definitely what Cammie was hoping to happen. Yeah, so I'm gonna go grab her real quick, okay. Chris. I'll be right back. Oh. Yeah, this is wild, folks. I've been wanting to see this with my own eyes. I've seen it on video a few times. Cammie.
What?
Is Cammie around? You gotta come see this too, Bobo. Okay. That second sun, when we rotate the Polaroid filter, it disappears.
Oh, no, she's there.
Yeah. Yeah, that is just wild, folks. That's it right there. That's not the real sun that we all see. And look at, there's like another one.
That is refraction.
That is the, okay, so that's what refraction would look like. All right.
All right.
Okay, the lens, sorry about that, David. It's hard to see out here. It's a Coronado Solar Max 2. D equals 60.
It's right back here.
Millimeters. Oh, okay, sorry about that, folks. Here, this one will be easier to see. Maybe. It's a Meade. Just letting that go by. Solar Max 2 60 telescope, serial number 603449. The Soul Ranger. I like that.
Come over here.
Okay.
That's the second sun. Now I'll go up and get the real sun.
Balls.
Oh my god.
There's the real sun. Now in Houston, it was directly below it by 2 sunlights.
That's incredible. So what spectrum is this that we can't see it, but the camera can? Infrared?
It's
The double stack hydrogen alpha filter.
now put the filter on it. There's the
Yeah, definitely record this.
Ready?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now we'll go up to the real sun and put that filter on it.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, this definitely proves it's 93 million miles away.
Yeah.
Not. Wow.
So yeah, we got the real sun on there.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of changes the color. Now pull the filter off, so
That's trippy.
go back down to the...
Yeah, I think every once in a while we can see this. You know, people getting pictures of the two suns. So if the atmosphere is just right or just perfect and you're in that right spot, we see the second sun every once in a great while, but it's one of those rare phenomena.
That is so weird. So I wonder what Crow's gonna. Well, Crow's already seen this, but you know, now we've got even more data.
No, he hasn't seen this yet. I still
No.
got to send him the Houston and this, and then he was saying maybe at the end of April he's going to set up in Maine where he lives, and I'm going to set up in Houston. We're going to do it both at the same time.
Yeah, we need a few more. So if you have a hydrogen alpha,
Yeah, it's expensive.
yeah,
It's
they
like
are. They're not cheap.
$2,500, and then probably another $500 for the filter.
That is incredible. Wow.
And everybody's like, you need to zoom out, but there is no zoom.
Yeah, there's no
capabilities
zoom on it.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wished I could zoom out and get them both in at the same time. That would
Well,
be
the nice
perfect.
thing about that though is that it allows you to take, you know, measurements of its diameter, and you know it can't change because you can't change it.
Yeah,
So
exactly. That's why, isn't it the one you did when you
Yeah,
were
the different
doing
size suns,
the
yeah.
different size suns? And what was it per day? About 2%, wasn't it?
Uh,
From midday to,
I'd have to go through it again.
I think you told me it was like 2%
Somewhere
every
there.
day, and then about 5 to 6% throughout the whole year.
So the claim
Yeah, I
think
that
it's
the
5.5
sun doesn't change
throughout the
size throughout the day or the year is bullshit.
Yeah,
It's completely
absolutely
wrong.
wrong.
It most certainly does.
hmm
Globers, wrong again.
And Chris got this verified by the Royal Observatory,
Hmm.
and that was over in,
Using their own footage.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't give you the raw data.
No, but he did give me a link so I could go into their pictures and look at those, and they were the same.
That is remarkable.
Yeah, it's nice to see it with your own eyes, because when you look at it on video, you say, oh, they could be using trickery, but
So once again, folks, there's our real sun. Sorry, there's a glare. And then he goes down and to the right, and here comes the second sun. Wow, that's just so wild. All right, Cam, you got to see this.
Okay.
Watch when, you got the second sun in there?
yeah, second sun's in there.
We'll put the Polaroid filter up.
Mm-hmm.
Now watch this. Did it disappear?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you didn't get it quite on angle because you have to have a straight angle, but yeah, almost an extinguish if you hold it flat. I'm going to do it for you. You have to hold it really flat to keep
Yeah, I only have
people
the
were
one
rolling
hand.
It. Yeah, people were rolling it. Do I have it on angle?
Yeah, not quite going. Same thing.
Well, don't you have the Polaroid filter? He has one that can, now will it rotate while it's in there? Can we spin it?
Do you have a lens, Wayne? You should have a spinny lens.
That's the lens cap.
That is so freaking incredible.
I know, I'm so glad I got to see it
Yeah,
with my own eyes.
no doubt.
Not that I ever doubted Chris, but it's just, it's like handing somebody a gyroscope, you know? You get to
That's
see it and you're
that's
just
why I
like,
make people come to the table.
Are you live?
yeah,
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
yeah.
What did I say?
Yeah, that is just crazy.
I can try it with another one to see if I can get this one to bend less.
And he got the refraction to take place. Yeah, with the sun
Sweetie,
being so
do you wanna
bright out
help me?
here.
Sure. Yeah,
That,
what do you do?
because you have big hands, the trick is making this flat and a exact perpendicular plane and spinning it.
Okay.
Here he goes.
Uh-huh. Oh, then
Oh,
we're gonna try it with
That's
a
even better.
yeah,
There you
then
go.
send them around filter to
Ooh,
spin.
it's all smudged out. But I guess it doesn't matter that much.
Now, see if we can get it in there.
Okay, what you're playing
I
with
think it works
exists
better with
out
the-
there.
With the lens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Polaroid filter might be
It's a circular.
because there's different types of Polaroid filters, right? Different
yeah.
polarities.
So you
Yeah.
want to go back to that using
Oh,
the
there it
trigger?
goes. Now let's set it in there.
You're good.
Mhm.
I'll put it over the front of it.
Make sure it's in the right direction on this one. A lot of them don't matter, but this one does. But yeah, try it. Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Wow,
Perfect.
that's insane. And it looks like an eclipse.
Of course
It
does.
looks like an
An
eclipse.
Just like it.
Whoa, that's
This is
insane.
exactly how an eclipse goes, because it's the. And what's
It does it
happening
from
is
one
that the
edge and
field-
goes over.
When you see the shadow in the polarity field, it's not the direct size of the object, it's the size of the polarity field, the magnetic field going around
You
it.
had it right the whole time, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
She did.
Shithead. Unbelievable. Wow.
It's really up there. This is polarity, it's light changes. This is what you're watching is exactly the Faraday effect.
Here, here.
Yeah,
Look up
Yeah, it's
anything,
hard
this
to
is
do it
Faraday
without putting my
effect.
finger in front of it.
100%.
I know. I know. Remember, I was the first one to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll go to the real sun and see what we get
And there you go, yeah. Chris, that filter has to go with you.
And that just changes
The
the
filter.
The circular.
color.
I have
Yeah, it
3 of
changes
them.
the color of the sun. That's amazing.
and it's just the brightness. Because if I turn down the IOS on my camera, I can
have
get the
3 of
same
them.
thing.
Nice.
Now we'll go back down to the.
That crow's gonna blow a fuse.
Yeah.
Especially when he sees
There
that
it
and how it
comes.
eclipses.
If I
Yeah,
get if I get the right
Wow.
layer of this, I can make a lunar wave in this too if I get a layer of double refractive clear.
Mhm.
I have to think
That's
of
just
film I need to do
amazing,
that.
Chris. Thank you so much, man.
I was
Wow.
hoping to do it while everybody
If
was
I can
at the
get a
park.
filter that's a double refractive, I can make a lunar wave and make it jump like I did on the screen, on here in reality.
Well, we have it now.
I have to think of what material I need to do it. A thin slice of calcite.
And then
A
back up
thin
to the.
slice of calcite. would
Back to the real sun. Well, the sun we see.
Awesome.
Yeah, the sun we see,
And the sun
we don't.
we don't see. But it's always there. He can always find it, folks. He's done it from Houston, from Colorado, now from South Carolina. Where had Crow done it from?
He's in Massachusetts. I think.
Massachusetts, somewhere up there. So he's caught it there. Yeah, we need a bunch of people all at the same time. But yeah, hey, it starts with 2, right? You and Crow will do it, and then hopefully, it's just the setup is so expensive. It really, just even the filter, how much for just a hydrogen alpha filter to throw onto any old telescope?
Ooh, yeah, I'm not sure.
When I was looking, that was 5 years ago, though. It could have changed totally. They were like $700-800
Yeah,
just
they're
for
pretty
like the
expensive.
cheap one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they did go way up above that. Well, all right, folks. The real sun. The real sun. You tell me which one is correct. Because Chris can always find this one. And that's the one we see right there
Yeah.
with our eyes. And this is one that you need that hydrogen alpha filter, and it moves depending on where you're at. It moves.
Which again proves that it's not refraction
Yeah.
within the telescope, because if it was, it would be in the same spot no matter where you're at.
Yeah.
If I was in Denver, Houston, South Carolina, or Europe, it would always be in the same spot because there would be the refraction within the telescope would always be the same.
And what really blew my mind was the fact that the Polaroid filter makes this one disappear, just like an eclipse. So what Cammy was saying, wow, it makes a good claim that she's dead on of how the eclipses work. There's something up there polarizing that just, I don't know. I don't know how it happens. Does the whole sky polarize, or I don't know. No, it would probably be just a certain point, and then that's why we don't all see the eclipse.
Could be within the toroidal field
Yeah, yeah.
in the ether.
Well, thank you so much, Chris. That was awesome, man. Everybody go check out, if you've I'm sure you all do know about Chris Van Matre here on YouTube. He's got some great videos that have documented this already. This is just you getting to see me see it for the first time. Yeah.
You may want to take some of it not live, actually record it, because the mic screen quality
It's crap.
not great. So
Okay.
You want good,
Yeah.
everything with the, good
Yeah, I'll make a good video out of it too.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Bobo.
You're welcome.
Well, alrighty, folks, I'm gonna get out of here then, and I'm gonna get some better video quality of this, and I'm gonna make a nice video, and I'll wice it up and put some music to it and all that kind of good stuff. That small hat magic. And yeah, so keep a lookout for that one. But yeah, again, Chris, you're the man. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff. And yeah, keep an eye out for Chris and Crow getting together and trying to get this at the exact same time and see what they see. This is Good Times for All here, signing out. As always, thanks for watching.